We're getting a first-hand look at damage left behind by storms that moved through Fayetteville Monday. Bent steel and jumbled plastic are all that's left of these turf grass research structures.
One of the structures was actually lifted off the ground and carried about 75 yards and landed against a tree.
2 others were nearly flattened, with a 4th only slightly damaged. They're called hoop houses, and they're used for turf research, which is part of the University of Arkansas's Division of Agriculture. Horticulture professor Michael Richardson says their work affects nearly everyone.
Whether it's in their lawns or on the athletic fields where their kids play or the golf course or wherever.
Graduate student Tyler Carr spends quite a bit of time studying on the nearly 12 acres. The primary focus of his research is studying drought stress and water use.
If we can find grasses that use less water, we can break that stigma that turf grasses are great water users.
The damage won't affect finishing his degree, but most of the data he has been collecting is lost for the year.
Next year will be 100%, but some of these trials may be done for the season.
In Fayetteville, covering news where you live, Brian Shaver, 5 News.
Neighbors are saying that the home there was get more information on that.
Planning is too important to leave it up to the professionals.
And that sentiment is why the city is asking the public to share their vision of the future of the Highway 71B corridor. During a meeting, city leaders kicked off an 8-month input session, attracting people like Celeste Hoskins.
I would like to see some changes. I feel like that parts of 71 are dying. 71 business. As a business owner, obviously that is not in the city's best interest, my best interest.
There are 2 main areas of 71B under study. The first stretches along College Avenue from the VA hospital to the city limits near Lake Fayetteville. The other along South School Avenue, just north of MLK, stretching south.
The citizens that engage and drive up and down the corridor or walk along it or bicycle along it, they know all the ins and outs of it, and so that's what we're trying to get from everybody.
Suggestions can be anything from wider sidewalks and more streetlights to adding murals or street art, similar to the recently revamped section of College Avenue. Whatever it is, Hoskins appreciates the ability for people to let the city know what they'd like to see.
They've always asked for as long as I've lived here, and I think that's one of the things that's so appealing about Fayetteville. No matter how big we get, we still try to come back to the bones of the community.
I just think it's easily preventable.
Students at the University of Arkansas say they understand the importance of the MMR vaccine, and they wish others did too.
Why wouldn't you get vaccinated? You're putting not only yourself in danger, but you're putting your students, your
peers
in danger.
While the health department says students and staff who may come in contact with the confirmed cases have been notified, students who didn't receive an email say they wish they were better informed.
I don't even know where the students are that happened.
The Arkansas Department of Health and the university are cautioning anyone experiencing swollen, painful salivary glands or swollen jaw to seek medical attention as soon as possible.
You need to take precaution and be mindful of your peers because we're like a little community here and we want to keep everyone safe, and I think that you can't be selfish.
The Department of Health says the initial case was connected with travel outside the country.
We're not aware of widespread transmission, but we want to nip it in the bud before it gets that way.
They say prevention is as easy as making sure you are up to date on your MMR vaccinations.
It's safe and effective. People should not be nervous about getting it.
Students say they hope everyone on campus does their part to keep the university a healthy place to live.
It's really one big family. We're going to move as slow as our slowest member, especially if they're passing around mumps.